Hi, everybody. I'm here with Mehernez again, and we're going to talk about the 8-8 Lionsgate. Um, I'm going to say some stuff about energy before we start, and I don't know if it's related to the Lionsgate. I don't know, but I'm going to tell you what I've been getting intuitively and, to be honest, experientially recently. And it's like it's been like things are coming to light, and kind of like taking off the rose colored glasses. And I'm going to expound on this a little because I don't want that image to be the final image, but doing that and sitting in these things, feeling them, channeling them through, so that you can step outside of them and really manifest what you desire. And my guide, I have guidance, I have really good guidance. And, it's don't be pulled in by the illusion. And sometimes we're pulled in by illusions because we haven't healed something, or we're pulled in with someone else's illusion. And when you do this, what I'm saying is, go through the experience, take it and heal it and walk forward so you can manifest, because when you free yourself from the illusion, you're free to create at that point. Why are you smiling like that? Go ahead.
No, it is just so on point. Keep going.
Oh, really? Oh my God. I'm so glad we do these together.
Me too.
Yes, because we were supposed to do this video on Monday. Okay. Yeah. And I was still in the experiencing part. We'll just say that. I was like, I don't know if I can do this video because I need to finish this. The energy's been really, and I've talked to other people, and they're experiencing the same thing. So it's okay. Let the so-called rose-colored glasses come off, because that's illusion. It's all illusion. Look at the illusion that's pulling you down. Feel it. Channel that energy through, because you can't see past the illusion until you channel it through. You have to channel it through. And my guide said, you really have got to stop being pulled back into the illusion. You know better. But I just feel like, sometimes we do it, with other people too. And we're catalyzing them, and they're catalyzing us, and we're working together to move through this so we can get to the other side, so we can start manifesting what we want to manifest in life. And I don't know what else to say. This is just what I've gathered so far. When you start talking, I'll add into that too, intuitively. But yeah. What? You're so funny.
No, I just love it, because every time you're talking about an energy, it's so in tune with the energy of that time. And yeah.
Yes. Yay. Okay.
All right. All right, so let's dive into what is the Lionsgate portal, because everyone talks about it. So I'll break it down. So the Lionsgate portal opens, it starts on the 26th of July every year, and it ends on August 12th. Right, exactly. But it peaks.
Yes.
But it peaks on August 8th. 8/8 is the peak. So when you cancel from Monday to Wednesday, I'm like, oh, we're getting closer to the peak, even better, because the energies will be even more potent. And right, so we're very close to the peak, which is 8/8. And so the symbology of why Lionsgate portal is on 8/8 and what the Lionsgate portal is. So first things first, Lionsgate portal is when the star Sirius aligns with the sun. Now Sirius is known as our spiritual sun. The ancients really revered the star Sirius. It is a lot of times one of the brightest stars in the sky. This star is in the constellation of Cancer. So when Cancer season happens, which means when you have all of your Cancer friends' birthdays, or if you're a Cancer and you have your birthday, that's when Sirius kind of is merged with the sun, and it is going into a sort of like going into the womb. So we went through the 3 eclipses, and at that point we had, that entire rebirthing inner child theme going on with so much Cancer in the eclipses. So that added to that. And at one point in the eclipse, during the Cancer moon, the sun was also directly aligned with the galactic center. So it was literally in the womb. So there was like all this birthing going on. And then when Leo season comes, when all your Leo friends are having birthdays, that's when the Sirius moves past the sun moves past the constellation of Cancer, moves into Leo, and that's when Sirius starts rising in the sky, which is about July 26th, and then it finally is all the way at its peak on 8/8. So that's the astrology of it. Now, the numerological aspect is 8/8 is a very powerful number. It is the number of abundance. It's the number of
yay!
Yes, right? Much needed abundance, and it's a very potent time for power, connecting to higher realms. DNA activation is also linked to the 8/8. So that is the numerology of it. It's very, very potent. So throughout ancient times, the Egyptians, Mayans, and many other cultures, even the Babylonians, would revere this time as a window of opportunity for rebirthing and many big things to happen. So the Egyptians revered it so much that they actually built their pyramids in such a way that on 8/8, when the sun directly hits, there'd be a beautiful phenomena where the rays kind of just, they put those reflective things and the rays came out. And that was it also coincided with the time of the flooding of the Nile, which was like that peak summer time when everything was fertile and the crops would grow. And that's why it signified abundance in every way. So there's many things this 8/8 portal brings. The star Sirius is a star that's known for multiple things, and because it happens in the Leo season, that is why it is the Lionsgate portal. So of course it carries the energy of Leo. It brings in the energy of creativity, so starting to create anything new, starting to birth anything new. That's what we do. The Leo is directly connected to the heart chakra, so there's a lot of heart chakra opening.
I was going to say fire, passion, lots of passion and fire. Yes,
absolutely, because not only does the sun align with Leo, but and then there's Sirius right there, so it brings that energy. And then even higher hearts. So apart from our 7 chakras, we have our minor chakras in the higher heart, or the thymus area is the area from which we directly receive higher guidance. And that it also opens during the Lionsgate portal. So the time is potent for it. So if you, of course, use it via activations, meditations, and all of that, then that creates that opening for you. We also have a lot of third eye awakening, because Sirius is known as your spiritual sun. Just the way the sun nourishes our physical body, Sirius nourishes your spiritual body. So a lot of contact with spirit guides. If you're looking to talk to your spirit guides, this is a great time to talk to your higher self, your guides. It also brings with it the energy of freedom. So whatever it is that you were
freedom, I said that. Yes. Oh my God, that's so funny. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I know. You're always in tune. So with that, is like, if you are struggling with something during the Cancer season, when all of those crazy eclipses and all the rebirthing was going on, now you finally find the courage to free yourself from those circumstances. And you're going to go after your dreams. You're going to speak your truth. You're going to do the things that are necessary to receive the things you desire and whatever is in your right alignment. So sometimes it also leads to some endings that finally lead to new beginnings. And despite all this courage and all of this creativity, Sirius also brings the vibrations of peace. It's a very it has a very peaceful energy, because but the peace that comes not so much from like, oh, I'm going to be calm and do nothing about it, but the peace that comes from, I did something about it. So that's the type of peace that Sirius brings. And of course, Sirians are highly known for their technological advancements. So any kind of spiritual technology, ancient mystery schools, all of those are linked to the Sirius energy. So a lot of Sirians out there, if you're a Sirian starseed, you are definitely going to feel that energy very much in a potent way. You'll receive a lot of intuitive insights, a lot of information, a lot of downloads. So definitely use this time well to go through your transition and get guidance during your transition, and set aside time to meditate. So let's see if there's anything else I can talk about. So yeah, well, this time the Sirius, we were just in the full moon of Aquarius. We're still in the end.
Yes.
Yeah, and Aquarius is bringing shifts and change that leads to freedom, because it's ruled by Uranus, and Uranus brings these sudden shift moments. And full moons are about completion. So something completes and something is shifting. And Uranus is also about higher inspiration and guidance, that light bulb effect, that sudden inspiration. So it as it brings the changes, it is also bringing the inspiration with it that will propel you into your new destiny, if you are ready and not fighting and struggling it. So that's the energy of this year's Lionsgate portal. Merge with the energies of that Aquarius full moon, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, I have a few things to share about what you were talking about. Yes, if you are ready. So with what you said with that, if you are ready, you can move into your new beginning. Let me say something about this. The lion, the courage, all the stuff you're talking about that leads to freedom is to let yourself, I cannot stress this enough, let yourself feel what is holding you back, so you can move this energy and you can move through it, and you can see past the illusion. You know, once you see past the illusion, it has no hold on you. It has no more hold on you, no matter what it is. You know, because even just being here is an illusion. So all these things that you might be seeing right now, whether it's horrible or what, it's an illusion. And if you can learn to see past it, you can heal it. And I don't say that out of ignorance. I've healed things. I've healed major health issues. I've done this for myself. So it's an illusion that you have to break free of. But I wanted to say on what you were saying about spiritual connection. I think that's very important. And when you were talking about it, these things were kind of thrown at me. Say something about this. To better help you connect, if you're not well connected yet, two things. They're saying stand out in the sun, let the sun come, channel the sun through your body into the earth. And at the same time, you're grounding. Don't wear your sneakers, take your shoes off. Channel the sun into your body through to the earth. You're grounding, you're pulling that energy. That sun energy is very strong. It'll help you. It helps you to connect. And then number 2 is water. And if you're not near, because I wish I was near some body of water. If you're not near a body of water, you get in the water, get in the tub. Or if you can meditate into the water, you can meditate into any body of water. You can be in the most beautiful crystalline ocean water you want to be in. So, and you won't even drown. So put yourself in the water. The water cleanses you, and it helps you to flow. It helps you to learn to flow, right? So you can learn to flow with yourself. You know what? You have to flow with yourself. Life will flow next to you. You know what I mean? And we are the ones that put these blocks here. It's us. So we have to learn to flow with ourselves. And then the endings and the beginnings you were talking about. And at that time, I was guided to give examples. So endings, so you can have your new beginnings. Sometimes you hold on to a relationship, right? Because you're afraid. You don't, maybe you don't know anything else. Or even if it's okay and it's not great, you're not in joy, you're not in peace, but it's okay. Sometimes we hold on to it. So sometimes it's a relationship. An ending, though, this is a very strong feeling I'm getting for a lot of people watching, that they need to end an energy. They need to end a way of seeing things, which brings us back to seeing through the illusion. You need to end what you're holding on to so tightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let yourself fall into it. Let yourself fall on your knees. Feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go through you, and then you can see past it.
Mm-hmm.
And it does take some bravery. It's not easy. None of it's easy. It's not easy to walk away from any kind of situation. Besides, I mean, I don't just mean sexual relationships. I mean all kinds of relationships that we sit in. Yeah.
Absolutely. This is huge what you just mentioned, and what's so interesting is in astrology, the sun rules Leo, so definitely this makes perfect sense, and also the sun is our portal to the higher to all the other star systems, because the sun is our home star. So we go through the energy of the sun in order to connect to the energy of the other stars in the system, right? So that energy of the sun that rules Leo does bring all of these attributes, and it's cleansing, and the water will allow you to flow. I love this channeling. Thank you for this. It is so true. Thank you for telling them what to do and how to work with this energy. Thank you, Nanette. So Nanette is just a beautiful light worker, guys. I highly recommend her.
You're so sweet.
It's true.
Thank you.
Yeah, direct connection with spirit is so powerful.
Thank you. Well, I did all these horrible things to get here. I did all the ugly things, but it's so all worth it. It's always worth it. It's always worth it to keep moving forward. It's amazing.
Yes.
It is.
Exactly. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful.
You are beautiful. Thank you. All right. Wow, we love you all.
Love you.
Bye. Wait, let me end this. I'm so bad at this part.